I hope you've got a nice hot cup of tea and a good comfy seat for this video, as we've put together a collection of videos designed to simplify the universal credit process for those of us who might be struggling to understand and set it up on our own. Coming right up.
We're much better together, I know.
Welcome back to CareBlair. My name's Kyle, and here we share positive news, stories and information that helps local volunteers, non-profit community groups and charities to connect with their audience online. How do we actually go about using a benefits calculator for our universal credit payments? We have the Gingerbread calculator. Yes, I know exactly what you're thinking. This actually is a suitable calculator for you, the individual who's planning on signing up for universal credit themselves, probably for the first time at home. So that's the calculator we're going to be using in this video, and we'll get onto it right now. Welcome to the benefits calculator tutorial. We're at gingerbread.org.uk. This is their homepage, and they are the charity supporting single parent families to live secure, happy and fulfilling lives. They're not just for single mums. They do much more than that. They've got a range of support here, as you can see, from support for single dads all the way to LGBTQ plus single parents, moving in with your partner, managing money and debt, childcare, disability as well, education, maternity, paternity, adoption, child maintenance, and also the benefits, tax credits and universal credit. Obviously they do much more than that as well. So for this tutorial, we're going to go and click on benefits, tax credits and universal credit. So feel free to follow along with this if you wish. If we just scroll down a little bit, you'll see a bit here for benefits calculators. Okay, now if we click on this, it should take us to the benefit calculators page here. And then so if you are a teenage parent, you've got the option to click on this option here, Benefit Finder for teenage parents. This Benefit Finder tool will take some basic information about you, your circumstances, and use it to inform you about what your entitlements might be. For this video tutorial though, we're going to be focusing on a single mum of 25 with a newborn child, a council house, 2 bedrooms, and lives in the local area. Okay, so we're going to be doing the online calculation based on that. If you are different, if you're a single dad, for example, or your circumstances are just different than any of the things I've just mentioned, then feel free to just follow along anyway and put in your own details as we go, and that will give you an accurate estimate of what you might be entitled to based on your own personal lifestyle. So for us, we can just get started here. So the first question says, are all members of your household British or Irish? So for us, it's going to be yes. And then I'll ask you, are you and your partner a student? For us, it's going to be no. And then means tested benefits, are you or your partner receiving universal credit? For us, no. For you, it might be. And then it goes into much more detail. Are you getting income support? So no for us. Are you getting income-based job seekers allowance? No for us. Are you getting income-related employment support allowance? No. Are you getting housing benefit? No. Are you getting working tax credit or child tax credit? Now, because we're doing this for a single mother, we're just going to assume that this is a single mother. Obviously, she's got a newborn child. She's never had to claim before. So for this instance, we're going to be selecting no. We want a fresh slate. We want to see what our entitlements will be without anything else getting in the way. So are you getting pension credit? No. Then it goes into your details. So what is your date of birth? And we're just going to put something in random here. Let's just go for the 17th of the 7th, 1987. Okay, so are you male or female? We're going to go for female. Do you have an illness or disability? Nope. Are you a carer for a sick or disabled person? No. Do you live with a partner? No. COVID-19, have you had any symptoms basically? No. Children, how many children do you have? So how many dependent children do you have? We have one. Are you or your partner an approved foster carer? No. Housing, what is your housing status? Okay, so we are council. So where are we here? Social tenant, that's the closest to a council tenant, so social tenant. What is your postcode? So okay. What is your employment status? So for at the moment we are newly unemployed. So where's unemployed? Unemployed. Looking after, oh, we can go for looking after a child under 5. There we go. For a newborn child. There we go. That's going to be perfect for our situation. And then we can click next. Okay, so childcare costs. So what are your childcare costs? So per week, we're going to go for something like £60 a week. You'll need to put in your own childcare costs. Child one male or female? We're just going to go for a female. What is the date of birth of your child? Does child one have a disability? So how many non-dependents are living in your home? We'll go for none here. So non-dependents is people like if you've got your partner or if you've got a grown-up child or their partner. So it's just people that are not dependent on you. Because we've got a newborn child that's 2 years old, they're dependent on us to provide and care for it. So because we don't have any non-dependents, we're putting none. Tenants and boarders. Do you let out a room in your home? For us, it's going to be no. Do you let out a room in your home to a tenant? For us, it's going to be no. Housing costs. How much is your rent? For us, we're going to go monthly. It's just easier. So I'm just going to go $550 for a 2-bedroom house. How many weeks do you pay rent for each year? We're going to go for 52. Your bedroom entitlement is 2. We've got 1 bedroom for her and 1 bedroom for her daughter. How many bedrooms do you have? 2. What is your council band? So it's going to be B for us. Do you know how much your council tax bill is this year? We're going to go for no. What council tax discount do you receive? We get 25%. What is your council tax rate this year? You can find out by clicking this button. So we just go for select which council area you're in. So for us, it's going to be Perthshire, if we can find Perthshire. Or it might be under something else. Perth and Kinross Council. For band B, we're going to be 1382.25. So we can select that and put that in here. 1382, I think it was 75 maybe. And then we just click next. Okay, so the current benefits and income. Which of the following benefits do you currently receive? So we're going to be none. Okay, so we've come straight out of work, we've got a newborn child. This is the first time that we're claiming anything. Current pensions income, nothing. Current other income, do you own property that you do not live in? No. What is your gross income from dividends and interests? None. What is your income from spousal maintenance or periodical allowance? None. Capital? None. And then next step. Okay, so welcome to the results page. So up here we've got the calculation reference. We can copy and paste this. If we need to save this and access it again, we just copy and paste that reference number and then we can get right back to where we've started. You can show values in the results as weekly, monthly or yearly. We're going to go monthly so we can know how much we're getting each month. Universal credit is usually paid each month. You can get the Department for Work and Pensions to organise for a fortnightly or weekly payment to you, and you can do that. And we're going to show you how to do that in an upcoming video tutorial. So let's get on to finding out how much we're entitled to. So your benefit entitlement estimate. So, universal credit is a new benefit for people of working age. It replaces the 6 legacy benefits: income support, income-based job seekers allowance, income-related employment support allowance, housing benefit, working tax credit, and child tax credit. Okay, so for universal credit, your entitlement for a single mother with a newborn child who is not claiming any other benefits, this is the first time that you're claiming, and you've entered in your information, you're entitled to £1,198.56 per month, okay? And this amount includes the extra £20 per week uplift. This is due to end in September, when your universal credit entitlement will go down by £20 per week. Now, there are other benefits here too. So, means tested benefits outside of universal credit. The table below contains your estimated entitlement to all means tested benefits that are not covered by universal credit, including those which you may already be claiming. So, for child benefits, your current entitlement for a single mother with a newborn child living in a council house is currently £91.65. Might be slightly different for you when you input your specific information. Council tax reduction, you're entitled to £86.41 per month reduction in your council tax. That might be different for you depending on your lifestyle. The Scottish child payment of £43.33 per month, and again that might be different for you. So your other means tested benefits total that you can get on top of your universal credit payments is £221.39 per month roughly. That will be different depending on your situation. Then you've got other benefits, and it says here that total non-means tested benefits but we're not entitled to any. And so your total benefits for each month is £1,419.95 per month, and that excludes the transitional protection. So if you are on other benefits and you claim for universal credit, those benefits will stop. You'll have to wait 5 weeks till your first payment unless you sign up for an advanced payment if you're in hardship. But the transitional protection is basically the coverage you would get for those 5 weeks where you don't have any money coming in. Obviously, there's a disclaimer. This is an estimation of your benefit entitlement, and your actual results may differ slightly. We have calculated these results based on the information provided, and therefore there may be factors that we haven't considered. We recommend you read about universal credit before making the decision to switch. I've created a video about universal credit titled "What is Universal Credit?" That is episode 1 in our universal credit series. I highly recommend you check it out. We do have a blog post as well for episode 1 up on our website if you would prefer to read. If you're a single mother, a newborn child, you're in a council house with 2 bedrooms and you live in the local area, then you are entitled to almost £1,500 each month. Okay, so there we have it, folks. We've discovered how to use a benefits calculator to check our universal credit payments, how much we could get depending on our lifestyle. I really hope you found some value in this video, and go over to the blog post, check out J.K. Rowling's story and how it relates to this episode, specifically to the Gingerbread calculator. And we'll be sharing with you a step-by-step tutorial on how to actually apply for universal credit in our very next video, so don't miss that. In the meantime, if you have any questions, just reach out and I'll be happy to help. And until next time, remember, sharing is caring.
This is our time.